everybody, and welcome back to Chrono Trigger. And so now we're moving on here. We're in the little what do you call it? The little continent thing that's on a chain there. I'm not really sure what's keeping it up there. Maybe some magical strong wind, because it is quite windy. So I don't know if that's possible, but game logic, I guess. So as you're seeing there, I cut out a few I'm cutting out some battles here. There, we don't need to see them. We fought these in the previous episode there. So what's really gonna happen here is we're gonna be well, first off, I'm going to be using up the rest of my footage here. So this video here, this is last of my footage here, and I'll have to record again. So we're going to be getting to the boss thing of this place here, and then after that we'll have this little cutscene. And then after that I will save at the town. Well, you'll see. We'll be doing that. So we had, so Robo got his heal beam right there. So this is actually a great place to, I think I mentioned it before. This is a great place to actually, maybe do a little bit of grinding for some tech points. Because, those, well, I mean, the enemies here, they actually give off a decent amount of tech points there. Like, you know, I think like more than like I don't know, maybe 10, you know, at least 10. And really the ones that you want to go after are those little yellow volcano looking rocks there. They're the ones that actually give off the most there. They're the ones that give us 100 tech points there, and it will actually be really as you can see there. I mean, some of our tech points only need a couple hundred, so I mean, like 3 of them you can, about maybe 3 or 4 of them you can actually yeah, these things right here, by the way, you know, if you defeat them, like you're seeing here. And so we get Bubble Snap and Triple Triad. That's Triple Triad is, well, that's between all 3 of them there. The Bubble Snap is Frog and Robo. Robo gets encased in a little bubble. I don't show it off, but Robo gets into a bubble and he travels to the enemy there, and he kind of does like a little body slam kind of thing on it. But so there's another Lapis there that heals everybody for 200 there. These 4 enemies right here, we'll get to them in just a moment here. I actually do get we'll be skipping this battle here too. So those 4 enemies there, they will actually, they actually gave me a little bit of trouble there, because it is possible to actually deal with them quite easy, but you have to act really fast. And I guess I didn't realize I needed to act fast. And so yeah, you'll be seeing me kind of swap out teammates here. Like I said, I will actually be doing it as sort of in this video here. I will be doing a kind of a, I don't want to say like a montage, but a like a little cut up of me learning the techniques there. I get quite a bit of tech abilities here, and some really interesting triple techs as well. Okay, so this battle right here, I'm actually going to be speeding up the footage here a little bit, because it's just kind of this monotonous little thing here. So when you see the enemies do that little, it looks like a fire attack. It's actually, it doesn't hurt you, but it actually confuses you. And so you know, you'll see the little star above their head, and that means they're confused. So pretty much, I don't know, like 90% of the battle here was me in the confused state. And it's very hard to actually get any kind of attack in there because most of the time you're confused and you're not going to be able to do anything. So your best bet is to, at the start of the battle, just do like the best like screen nukes that you can and just get everybody. I would think probably do, if you can, I would probably have probably Frog and Marl and do Ice Glacier, which will kind of like do an ice attack like screen nuke, and that I think that might be good because I've actually noticed that some of these guys are actually weak against like water or ice because well, I guess if it's any colder they would like hate it or something. I don't know. But so there was that battle that I let that battle in actually well for explaining that stuff right there, but we haven't fought those guys yet, so as you'll see we'll be fighting some more of those there, as you see it kind of in the lower right there. So this is me checking, and so we're gonna be getting into some more. We're actually now gonna be skipping some battles here. I think this one right here I actually skip to the result screen. I think just got nothing on that one. Well, I mean I got the experience there. So this right here, we get these guys here, and boop, they're good. So we get the results screen right here. We get Charm, and then we get the Dual Tech Twin Charm, which is for Marl and Ayla. And that actually is a very useful technique. It allows you to actually steal from enemies. And bosses, actually. There's actually some bosses that you can actually use that on, and you can actually get some equipment. Some actually very interesting equipment. As an example, if you remember the slash and flee, which I'm actually thinking that's actually a reference to the rock bands there. Well, the different ones there. Slash being the lead. Well, I don't know if he's a lead singer or whatever, but the famous rocker Slash, and then Flea. I think there's a singer named Flea. But so here we go. So here's the grind session here, because we were pretty much there's a next section beyond that, and we got some. As soon as we get to that next section after that save point there, that's actually towards the getting to the final boss here. And as you're seeing here, we're actually getting some actually very interesting things there. And this guy right here, actually this is actually a new area that I did not notice I missed. This is on the very first screen, and there was actually a little right thing there with a chain that actually went out to the side there, and there's actually this guy right here. And so we got this so I'm actually speeding this up right here. I got the load vest right there, and I'm actually just doing some armor management here. And so as you saw there, I got Chrono's Confuse. And well, actually the first one that you saw there was called Red Pin. And that was between Frog and Luca. That is no, that's Frog Flare. And this is me just showing that it actually ran away. So I'm just gonna skip that. So here we go. So we got another technique coming. So we get that's Lucas Protect, and so we got that. So right here we're gonna get Ice Sword, which I put a little note there that says that Ice Sword and the Arc Impulse. I actually will be showing that off there right there, like this right here. This is Arc Impulse right here. You know, it's pretty handy. The Ice Sword, that one is between Frog and Marl. That's kind of their version of that. And so there's Frog learned the ice, the water 2 there, and that is a requirement. If if Marl has Ice 2 and Frog has Water 2, then they get that thing called Glacier, and that's kind of just a powerful water ice attack there. So we're gonna get some little explanation text right here. So basically, I mean, you can read it while I'm talking here. What it is that the end boss here, I was having so much trouble with this guy. I think I died like about probably 7 times or something like that, and so I had saved to that point right there where you saw there, and I had stopped the one recording session, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna stop the recording session. I'm gonna look up how to beat this asshole. And so I looked it up, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, you can use this and this, and I'm like, are you serious? This is like this method that I'm gonna use there. It's literally gonna like rate this dude here. It's just gonna like, you know, beat the crap out of him. Not very fast, but it will just you're not really gonna get hurt. So what it told me to do is have well, these characters here. So we got Ayla and Frog and Chrono. Frog is gonna use well, first it says to use Ayla and Chrono's Falcon sword there, and use that on the hands. That will hurt it a little bit. It's not going to kill it. Then what you do is you use Frog's Water 2. That will hurt the hands enough, and it will actually kill them. Well, sort of. Oh, no, this is what it is. The first time that happens is that the hands actually have 2,000. Then, once you kill them, once they respawn, they actually will only have 1,000. So once the arms come back again, you just have Frog do the water 2, and then you have Ayla and Crono do the Falcon sword there. And okay, so now the things are gone. So now what you can do is you can actually start doing well, at some point you should probably do this. This is Slurp Kiss, which will heal very nicely. And then you'll want to do just continue to do. Well, at that point, it'll probably be enough time to get the hands back. So now, once you do the hands again, once you use Water 2. And then the Falcon hit, it will actually get rid of them in that one cycle, and then after that you can actually just do what you want. Now that attack right there, this right here, this actually gets you these double attacks that he does. They really hurt because see how much it brings you down. So if you don't get rid of the hands, you actually will be dealing with that double attack there, because both hands are doing the attacks there. So it's kind of sucky, but so what I'm doing here is I'm actually fast forwarding it because it's just this monotonous doing the same thing over and over again here. So just, you know, get the hands up, do the Falcon hit on the hands and Water 2, and that will get rid of the hands, and then from there you can actually just do you know, maybe do a powerful dual hit, or you can do a triple if you want to. I'm not sure if these three have a triple, but yeah, it's just basically just do this, and he can't touch you. He'll just keep wanting to respawn his hands, and then there you go. That's just how it does there, is that once his hands are gone, he's just going to queue up of, okay, I'm going to revive my hands. And, so you'll see right here, once, Chrono and Frog do their, I think it's called Spire, that will be the finishing hit, which will be coming here, right here, right here, and boom, does just a little over 1,000, and boom. So that pretty much like just rapes the boss there. Like, it gives them no chance to attack there. So if you have all those tech abilities there, this battle right here will be nothing for you. You know, this will just be easy. So if you just do what I did there, you'll do that battle just fine there. And I saw that, and I'm just like, I saw the strategy for that, and I'm like, really? Is that the real best strategy in the world there? But I guess it's whatever. I suppose if you like really grinded in the past section there and got like practically everybody's ultimate, everybody's tech abilities there, and you got all the triple techniques and the double techniques as well. I mean, I suppose you can actually get rid of him quite easily. Chrono, he has this. Chrono actually has one last ability left, which is called Luminaire, and it's supposed to be like an ultimate attack there. I'm not really sure what kind of element it is that attacks there, because Chrono is actually a lightning. Is a lightning base there, so I'm guessing it's like a powerful lightning like explosion kind of thing there. It kind of looks like Final Fantasy VI's Ultima spell, where it just does that little dome and then it just kind of disappears there. But so anyways, we get this little cutscene here. We save Melchior there, and so actually I guess that monster was the reason why there was a storm going on, and so this mountain is now going to crash. And that hole, I think it actually gets rid of the hole there, and so now that the thing is down there, so now we get this little scene right here. I'm actually surprised that mountain didn't cause like devastating things there, because that was in the air and that should have caused like some tidal waves at least, but I guess not. So So now that we rescued past Melchior here, this is past Melchior. He has no idea who we are in this timeline right here. So so right now Melchior was just talking for a little bit there, and so Scala here is making an appearance here. And Scala, yeah, I think that's how you pronounce that. Scala. Kind of like saying school, but Scala. Yeah. But anyways, so Scala here is, I guess, and she's actually a good person there. She's not like you know, like evil planning or whatever. She actually hates what her mother is doing because I mean, she's been brainwashed there, so it's kind of, she's not agreeing with it. And that thing was called Mount Woe, by the way, so okay. So so this ocean palace that they're talking about, well, I mean, it's obviously located in the ocean. We will actually be going to the ocean palace there. We'll actually be seeing that, I don't want to say very soon, but, I would think probably in a short while in the story here that, we'll actually be getting to the ocean palace there. for right now, we actually need to be able to go back to the Zeo Palace place, and which is in the sky, way up there in the sky. And so I believe Scala unlocked the gates there, so now we're able to get up there. And so right now, well, here's Dalton here, and he's actually going to be taking Scala back. And so after this little cutscene right here, there's I will actually I won't be wasting a shelter there. I was about to use a shelter, but then I'm like, no, there's actually a little inn that we can go in there for free, and we can rest up there. So I go to the little inn there, and then I go to the little save point there, and that will be the end of the video, and that will be the end of this. Well, it'll be the end of the recording session, and it will be the end of the video here too. So you gotta talk to the to Melchior here, and he'll actually give us a ruby knife, and it's made out of the same material as it's made out of the red stone there. I don't know why they're calling it a ruby knife, but they should have just called it a red knife or something, or a red dagger. But yeah, so we're actually gonna be making way to the palace again there, and I'm actually noticing the video is kind of like flickering a little bit there. I think my recording thing there was making it flicker like that. If you're actually seeing it flicker, I think it was my recording thing kind of messing up there. Sometimes it will like record blink, and it will just kind of like flash something right real quick there. I'm actually noticing it while I'm doing my thing here. It's actually getting very distracting. I'll make sure to see about fixing that. But anyways, so like I said, he'll give us a ruby knife there, and so we'll be. He said that we have to use that on the Mammon machine, which is what the Mammon machine is actually. I think it's what it's made out of. But so what's gonna happen here is, like I said, I'll go down here to the little save point, and then I'll realize I can just use the little inn. That's just up there, and I'll be going in there, and I'll be using that to recover, and then I'll go back to that save point, and I will save. And so next time we will be getting to the Zeo Palace again there, so we will be getting that in the next recording session. So we will get to that in the next video there. So anyways, that's the end of this video here. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and also follow me on Twitter, and I will catch you guys in the next video. So peace.